So today we have decided to shoot a video. First of all, it's actually raining. It's the first day of monsoon, we could say, and so we decided let's change the background and quickly start shooting a video. Speaking of doing the first time, we all remember COVID, right?
आज रात 12 बजे से संपूर्ण देश में संपूर्ण लॉकडाउन होने जा रहा है।
देखिए, अब बात कर लेते हैं खबरों पर विस्तार से और सबसे पहले बात उस खबर की जो हम सब की चिंता बढ़ा रही है। कोरोना एक बार फिर डराने लगा है।
What happened during the COVID? There was complete shutdown, and slowly when things even started getting better, I know everyone got hit by a panic mode and everyone was shut at their doors. But once things started opening up, there was the second wave of COVID that hit us, and that is where everyone were hit very badly. Even we went in a space where we were much focusing on how the content is going to shape in the future and how the streaming wars are going to happen, and there was this whole entire conversation related to it. But there was this one industry that got hit very severely, and that was the restaurant industries. Now, restaurants were so severely hit that it became a time when, you remember in COVID, you guys were cooking food from your home place, you were testing these different dishes. There were so many trends that started on social media, and when the restrictions started get slightly lesser, I still remember there was this entire fear about stepping out of the house and going down. Now, as Bangera Studios, our proficiency is into making videos. Our proficiency is into photographs. Our proficiency is into designs. We use these three superpowers to communicate with our audience. And we decided, why can't we help these restaurant owners who were going through a very bad patch of time to actually cope up? That is where one of our long-time collaborations, Global Binge, came into the picture. It was one of the restaurants in Virar and was again hit severely due to COVID as compared to every brand that was out there. And the owner, Vishwanath Shetty, he's a gem of a person, and we sat down together and I pitched him an idea, why can't we communicate people with videos, because currently everyone is on social media, and he was also in the same space, so he actually agreed on it, and he agreed on a proposal which was very vague to discuss, but it was super duper effective for us. So what happened is very simple. We decided to make 2 videos for Global Binge every month. And these 2 videos will always address a certain problem or a solution. While Global Binge was going through the entire lockdown phase, one of the most important things that we discussed with the restaurant and the cooks and everyone was, which are those dishes which bring the most maximum number of profits. For example, there are some dishes which takes a lot of effort to build and they don't give you enough revenue. And at times there are dishes which are very simple to make, but the revenue is good. And yet they are different from rest of the dishes that are out there. That is why we came with our first ever video, which was try 5 dishes that you could try at Global Binge. These 5 dishes weren't the most amazing one. Yes, they were good and tasty. But the best part was, it was those 5 dishes that brought a lot of revenue to the space. When we decided to do that, the second thing that we knew that a client would always look in, why would a person choose a restaurant? And that is where we decided to make a video on the ambience, why you should try to choose Global Binge and why you should visit that and why you should experience the entire space. So we shot the entire space in such a way where we decided to showcase it to the people, and we said that it is worth it to come back to Global Binge and look at the vibe, feel the ambience and enjoy it. The third most major video was a game changer. During COVID, people were conscious about hygiene. This was the first time that the restaurant decided to showcase their kitchen, how the food preparation method is being done, how it's being created. And we actually did a video that was named as Journey of a Dish. Now, if you notice, each video was actually going out on social media and delivering a message to each and every audience. And we loved that the appreciation that we received over the period of time was amazing. Building back in those days, showcasing as an ad was not a necessity for these brands, but actually it was to communicate with their audience, and that is what we understood at the core. And this small little experiment that we did with Global Binge worked out in wonders. It actually helped us to concrete the entire communication gap that the Global Binge and its audience had. It's also cemented the entire aspect of how do we communicate with using videos. It built us that entire segment for the studio. After that, the videos kept on going. It was to introduce new dishes, new segments, but during that unlock period, these videos were the most crucial ones that we created for Global Binge. Today, the restaurant stands proudly at the Vida segment, and we are very proud to be associated with it. And I really love the way they are growing. And also for trusting, it was a risk that these guys have trusted us with that entire communication platform, and we were actually able to deliver that. So I really appreciate the entire space, the team that put effort into it, and everyone who came together to make these videos. That is where I feel the magic happen. I believe next time when you make a video, you have to think of why you're making it. Do you want to communicate with it? Or do you want to actually advertise something? Or you want a simple message to be delivered to a client? Whatever it is, if your goals are very clear, something like this can be far more effective, and even marketers can focus on this much better. You got to understand that it should be a win-win situation whenever you're making these videos, and this is how you're going to pull it off to every single situations or trouble that you're going to face. Videos has always been a powerful medium for you to communicate, no matter which platform you are on or no matter where you are working at. That is why. If you ever want to think about videos, you got to come down to us and have a conversation, because we are really looking forward to doing some amazing work out there. And if it's a risky one, we would love to go and check it out. My name is Bangera, and I hope this was a lesson for you guys to how to actually look into the videos and how do you use videos for communication. Thank you so much for watching, and you know what you need to do. You need to follow us for more such content. Until then, take care, bye-bye, and wait for my next content.